Welcome back, friends, to Surviving the Daily. I hope everyone is surviving well. So recently, a knife company called Shanzu reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to take a look at their pocket knife. And to be honest with you, I've never heard of them, and there's a good reason for that. They are primarily a kitchen culinary knife company, and this is the first foray into pocket knives. So kudos to them for jumping the shark or jumping the line, jumping, whatever they're jumping. But since then, they have also come up with a second production model. This is the Shanzu Peafowl. And when they did reach out to me, I told them that I could not guarantee a positive review, and they were perfectly okay with that. And they happily sent this off to me, and here we are. So let's take a look at what comes in the box. Actually, let's take a look at the box real quick. As you can tell by the name, maybe it is a Chinese company, and we have Sharp in Pocket, Go Wild. I love these companies that have some awesome sayings. So you do get a knife case, and I do have my knife case caught up in the paper inside here. So we do get a sticker, a cleaning cloth, and some extra screws. The case is nice felt lined, and we do have the warranty, use and care, and discover. But I would like to call attention to the fact that it says any repairs executed by parties other than Shanzu will unconditionally nullify the knife's warranty. So that's not very cool, but that kind of kills any idea of knife, true knife people wanting to take a look at this, because they can't clean it and they can't modify it or repair it themselves. So why would they? But for the average person, that I don't think that's going to make a difference. But one thing I did see when a knife company like this, or any company, reaches out to me that I've never heard of before, I do my research on them, and I did notice that a couple other YouTubers had mentioned that the screws are Loctited in, and the pivot is not a captive pivot, meaning that if you try to turn it to loosen it or tighten it, it will start spinning. So they were not very happy with that. So, but it kind of goes along with the fact that they will not warranty it if you try to repair it yourself. Aside from that, it has been a mostly positive experience. I do have a couple issues that I would like to bring up, but we will get into those momentarily. Let's take a look at the knife itself. So it is G10 handle or scales. We do have a flipper tab, and it does have fairly decent jimping. We also have a thumb hole here and a sharpening choil. It is a right-handed only tip-up carry. We do have a little bit of billboarding. We have a Shanzu Peafowl, as well as the S on the pivot here. Personally, I kind of don't like when companies do that, but I am a fan of Civivi, and I know they do it, so I can't really knock Shanzu for that. But yeah, I just kind of think it cheapens the knife. But ergonomics are great. We do not have really a hole for a lanyard, but you could, if you wanted to, through the pocket clip. Pocket clip itself is stainless steel and is pretty stout. The liners as well as the hardware are stainless steel, and I think the website said it is titanium coated. And the blade itself is a full flat grind drop point. Nice looking blade. So, and we do have a liner lock, perfectly centered. So that's nice. So one thing that I'm skipping over, if you haven't noticed, is the blade steel, and we'll get into that right now. So according to the website, the blade steel is a ZDF 905, which is a Chinese steel, which is equivalent to a 9CR15 MOV, which is equivalent to AUS 10 or 440C. Now, that's perfectly fine. That comes in with a hardness of 58 to 60. and there's a 14.25% chromium, 0.98% to 1.10% carbon. I know I'm getting kind of geeky here, but it's a decent steel for a Chinese steel. But one thing I have issue with is the fact that Amazon is coming in and saying it's a 14C28N Sandvik steel, which is actually a inferior steel to an AUS 10 or 440C. So I'm not quite sure on who to believe. I'm gonna, I guess, give Shanzu, their website, the benefit of the doubt, except for the fact that another issue, small issue, but when I go to the website is in French, which is odd. So there may be a issue in translation. I don't know. So that's two knocks against this, but not terrible. And another knock that the Amazon listing is saying it's a 7.5 total, and it's a 3.2 inch blade, which again, a website says it's a 3.2 inch blade, and the website is saying it's a 3.5 inch blade. So I apologize for the ruler here, but we're coming in at 3.5 on my measurement here. I don't know if you can see that better. 3.5. So again, I don't know if it's an issue with the translation. I can't imagine that being, but Amazon is saying it's a 7.5 inch total, and the website is 7.8 inch. And I don't like when the information doesn't jive. Small complaints. That's nothing major, but as for the knife itself, my only two complaints or issues I have are that it is kind of a heavy knife, 6.8 ounces. They could have milled the liners a little bit to reduce some of the weight. Aside from that, the only other issue I have with this is the detent is a little soft. It could be a little bit snappier. But aside from those two little small issues, it's been a very positive experience carrying this knife. One last thing, if you currently it's out of stock, but I did take a look at this when it was in stock on Amazon. It was $64.99, and to be honest with you, that's outrageous. But they did give you a 50% off coupon, so bringing it down to $32.50. Much better price, right where it should be. Maybe a couple dollars too much, but as for their website, it came in at 50.40 euros, which is $54.79. Again, too much. It should be around the $30 range, if you ask me. So again, Amazon, when it was in stock, that was the place to get it, and with that 50% off coupon, right where it should be. So I want to thank Shanzu for sending this out, and I've enjoyed carrying this. I'm going to carry this for a little while longer, and I will leave a link to both the website and the Amazon listing. The Amazon listing, you'll actually see that it comes in a brown and black version, as well as the green and black here. But hopefully it will come back in stock pretty soon on Amazon, and you can, if you're interested in it, you can buy it. But again, I want to thank Shanzu for sending that out. I want to thank you for checking out this video, and I hope everyone's having a great day, and I will see you next time. One thing I forgot to do was, I was planning on doing this, and I didn't. So this is the Rat Model 2, and this is the Spyderco Tenacious. So you have an idea of blade size. It's kind of like right in between. So anyways, now we're gone. Thank you for watching.